Hey, it's Megan here from Yes God Wellness, and I am super excited to be sharing with you today this manifestation story time. The reason why I'm so excited to share this right now is because it's really fresh on my mind. It's actually something that happened last night where I realized, oh my goodness, I actually manifested this. A lot of times I think we can get so caught up in life and so caught up in like the busyness that we don't actually realize when our manifestations and our desires come to pass. So I want to share this with you so that maybe it can inspire you to take a look at what manifestations or what desires you've had that have come to pass. So last year, I don't remember when, but I remember telling my partner, hey, I really wish that I had a personal chef. Like, I want to live a lifestyle where I can have a personal chef, and I want to be made fresh Mediterranean food and fresh Indian foods. And I love those kind of foods. I love Thai food too. But I specifically remember saying that I wanted to have a personal chef to prepare me Mediterranean and Indian food. Fast forward, life is happening, things change, things ebb and flow. We have ups, we have downs. Okay, this is everyone's life. So last night, I'm in my kitchen having a conversation with someone who's in my kitchen, and she's telling me, hey, I'll prepare you whatever food that you want while I'm here. She is from Jordan, which is in the Mediterranean. And so she's going to be making us this delicious dinner on Sunday, this Mediterranean dish. And as she was saying it, I had the remembrance. I was like, oh my gosh, I literally remember saying that I wanted a personal chef to cook me fresh Mediterranean food. Now, when I said it, did I imagine that it would be like someone that I knew, a friend? So, just to give a little bit of context, my daughter made a friend at school and they had a couple play dates, and me and her mom became fast friends. So she is in a situation right now. Long story short, she's staying here for a little bit of time. So that's why she made the offer to me, hey, while I'm here, I will cook for you. Now, when I made the request or when I made the desire known that, hey, I want to have a personal chef, of course, I'm not thinking about it in terms of this situation. I'm thinking about, okay, I'll have all this money and I'll be able to have a staff basically. And part of my staff will be this person who is cooking me, Mediterranean and Indian foods. So I really wanted to just come and explain that to show that just because I thought that, okay, it means I'm going to have my own personal chef that's on a payroll, that, this and that doesn't always necessarily mean that the way that you think that something is going to manifest for yourself is going to manifest for yourself. As a matter of fact, in my experience, I found it rarely happens the way that you think it should, or it will, or it could happen. A lot of times we find ourselves realizing our desires without even recognizing, like, oh, wait a minute, this is something that I said that I wanted. And I think it's really important to be mindful and self-aware. And I'll be doing a video next on self-awareness. So stay tuned. Be sure to stick around, like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you want more content, because I'm definitely about to start cranking it out. Yes, God. And just being in gratitude and really being aware and mindful of, hey, even though I can get caught up in the fact that maybe my life doesn't look exactly the way I think it should, or I feel that I want it, I have a lot of things that are happening and that I have now that I didn't have before. And I remember mentioning that I desire these things. So it's really important to take inventory, even of the small things, and be really, really grateful, because it really acknowledges and validates how much power we have. We have so much power with our mind. We have so much power with our desires. The other thing I want to point out is that I had let that go. And it wasn't a conscious, like, oh, I'm going to let it go. It was actually just like a fleeting thought, a fleeting conversation. It wasn't something that I was every day like, oh, I wish I had a person. Oh, I wish I had a person. Oh, and we have to remember that when we are intentionally creating our reality, it's not something that we need to be desperately and tightly white knuckling and holding on to. It's something that should just be nonchalantly mentioned, like, hey, I would love to have this thing. And then the unspoken is, but I am amazing with or without it. But my life is wonderful with or without it, because I love myself and I validate myself and I am worthy of all the things that I desire. And I also have patience, because the part about manifestation that I think is not covered as much is the patience factor. We as human beings, we want instant gratification. We want everything right now. And then when it doesn't happen right now, we feel a sense of disappointment or we feel a sense of failure. And it's important to allow life to unfold, because in the unfolding of life, you will find yourself pleasantly surprised. All right. So I just wanted to come on and share that quick story time. I am in the middle of a massive shift in my business. I have, for the last almost 5 years, been selling my products, my womb wellness steaming herbs. I have an intimate wash. I have a spray. I have all types of things to keep your womb healthy and fresh. And I have decided to completely shut down my online store. So there's still some inventory left. It's all marked down 33%. You don't need a code. So if you happen to be interested in that, by the time you watch this video, hopefully there will still be something available for you. But once my inventory is gone, I will not be restocking it. I will be solely focusing on bringing you content here and just showing up for myself, showing up for you, and being consistent in that. So I'm taking my business and my brand in a completely different direction than I have previously done to generate revenue. I can't say I've never gone in this direction, because obviously I have content on this channel, but I haven't let go of everything else and kind of said, okay, this is the zone that I'm in and this is what I'm going to focus on. But that's what I'm doing now. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Please stick around. I would love to get your feedback. Give me comment down below. Has there been any time that you manifested something or that you had the revelation like, oh my gosh, this is what I wanted? And it may not have happened the way you thought it was going to happen, but you recognize like, wow, this is amazing. So anyways, that's it for me. I love you all. I hope you have an amazing, peaceful, blissful, wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your life. And I will talk to you soon.